Hello there, everybody. Make sure to look out for Senran Kagura Peach Beach Splash coming out this summer on September 26th. This summer. Hello there, everybody. How's it going? THP here from Good Game of Fun, talking to you once again, and finally, we have a release date for PBS. No, I'm not talking about the public broadcasting system, service. I'm not talking about PBS, the place where you can watch Arthur, the cartoon that people meme on pretty hardcore. I'm talking about Peach Beach Splash, a third-person shooter featuring sexy girls with water guns and a lot of wet t-shirts that you can see through. It's pretty fantastic. I'm a big fan. I've been following this game ever since it was announced in Japan. And so, if you guys know me, you've been following the channel, you know that I've been dying to play this game. I could have easily, there was a point in my life, in my big long life, where I had a lot of money, a lot of yen on my Japanese account, so I'm like, oh man, I could totally just buy PBS right now, the Japanese version. But I decided to not go for that because it seems that the gap between the Japanese release and the English release was pretty damn close. So I said, okay, we'll just wait for it to come out in English, and besides, my birthday came along, and so for my birthday, I asked my brother if he could buy me the pre-order for Amazon, and he did. So it's literally just a matter of me waiting for the damn thing to come out so that my pre-order can arrive, and we'll just play the game on the channel. I was thinking of actually talking to Xseed. I am on Xseed's Twitter right now to take a look at the tweet that says Senran Kagura PBS launches for PS4 in North America in September 26th, which for me is gonna feel like an eternity. It's today is August the 25th. So it is almost exactly 1 month from now, we're finally gonna get PBS in English. If you're living in Europe, you're gonna get it on the 22nd. So usually in Europe, people tend to get screwed over and they get it. They're like the last people to get games. But it seems now that the tables got flipped and it is now North America that's getting it last, than everyone else. I think, I don't know, like, is it already out in China? I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, they did announce a couple of things. You have the physical, limited edition exclusive. I think this is the one that my brother pre-ordered for me on Amazon. It's the no shirt, no shoes, all service. At the time, that was the only one that was available. But then also this new one came out for the digital version. So if you just want to download it, you can just download the regular game, which I think is only 50 bucks. And then for 60 bucks, you can get this, which it is only available through the pre-order, I think. Oh, no, this PS4 themes. Yeah, you can get the sexy Soaker edition. So for 60 bucks, you can get the digital soundtrack. So if you get the physical one, you can get the actual physical CDs and the DLC and an art book and the game and the big ass box that comes with it. But with the digital version, it's like a card pack, the extra DLC, the soundtrack digitally. You get this outfit. Oh, actually, whoa, okay, you don't get this Eternal Summer camisole outfit on the physical release. You only get it on the digital one. Exclusive for first month after launch. You see, this is why I really fucking hate it when companies do this shit. When there's like 5 different special editions and you don't even know which one to choose, right? Because, like in Japan, they had an even bigger special edition. They had like a Yumi mouse pad with like giant boobs. One had like big boobs, another one was just a butt. Like, they're like all of these different versions, and they got so goddamn confusing which one you wanted to go for, because no matter what you do, you're never going to get like 100% of all of the content, This is what I fucking hate. Not just about Xseed exclusively, like, yeah, there's so many companies that do this, like EA does this, and then like Capcom does it, definitely a Koei Tecmo with like Dead or Alive with their billions and billions of pieces of DLC, and like special edition, ultimate edition, Christmas pack, like either way, there's no like one place that you can go where you can just pay money for everything, not even a season pass, because there's always something new, or like a different edition, or like an exclusive pre-order thing. It sucks. It really, really sucks to know that you can never get everything because you didn't pre-order it at the right time without even knowing if the game was any good or not. Like, it's a bunch of stupid shit that kind of, holds a lot of content back, So, I have this one. My brother pre-ordered this one, so I'm gonna get this schoolgirl outfit, but I'm not gonna get this one, Like, do I have to pay for this one? And it's really weird, because if you pre-order digitally, you get this one, and you get this one. So in the digital version, you get both, and you get PS4 themes, but on the physical version, you only get the one outfit, and no PS4 themes. I mean, it doesn't fucking matter, because this is a pretty shitty PS4 theme, honestly. Like, if you take a closer look at these are literally just pictures from the opening sequence of the game, made in like almost like an Apple iMac template slideshow, you know, kind of style. It's a pretty shitty PS4 theme, but it has some background music. I personally don't care for them because I've already seen these themes like a year ago. Well, not even a year ago, less than a year ago, but it's been a long while. Like, in the Japanese store, these have been out for a while. And they're not, you know, gated by a pre-order wall. Like, you can just pay for them and you get them, you know. Weird, crazy, I know. But there have been a bunch of other Samurai Kagura themed PS4 themes on the Japanese store. You have the like the Hooters style, the Honeys theme, where they go to E3 and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of really cool ones out there that are Japan only. You really don't see too many of them come over to the West, which is kind of a shame. But at the same time, thank God that the PS4 is region free, because like that I can just spend like 20 bucks on a yen card on PlayAsia, and then I can just download whatever I want, right? So it's not really much of a problem for me, but for people that don't really like to fuck around with, you know, Japanese accounts and all that stuff, then it is a bit of a bummer. But anyway, I am still pretty excited that we're finally getting a goddamn release date, even though it is way, way, way later than I thought it would be. You know, you guys know how exasperated I was over, like, you know, they kept saying this summer, this summer, this summer, this summer for the longest time, and I'm like, there's gonna be this summer forever. I'm like, when? Like, summer is about to fucking end. And then they say, whoa, this is September 26th. Great. Like, they completely, I don't know. In a way, it's kind of a good thing as well, because during this summer, Splatoon 2 came out as well. So maybe it might have been a bad idea to bring out their super niche, you know, pervy water gun game at the same time the Splatoon 2 comes out. So, you know, there will be some inevitable comparisons and people saying, oh, it's just Splatoon 2 with titties, and, you know, those inevitable comparisons will probably make PBS look bad. And plus, you know, they came out with all of this weird, like, pre-order stuff, so maybe, like, all of that, you know, took some time to set up and shit, so maybe that's what delayed the game a little bit. I'd very much rather have them just tell me what the date is and just have it be done with it, instead of just, you know, going for delays and like tentative release dates and all that stuff, just kind of bringing our hopes up and then disappointing us later. So at least we have a release date now. It is a little upsetting, but hey, at least we're getting it. I even saw some comments on like the video that we're about to see, where people say, man, this is coming out a lot faster than I thought. And I'm like, no, what do you mean fast? They've been taking an eternity. Like, they even streamed themselves playing the game a while back, and I'm like, this game looks fucking done. What's the fucking holdup? But whatever, it's fine. I was thinking of getting a review code from Xseed. I was thinking of, you know, sending them an email, you know, filling out a form. Just like last time, I remember I had to fill out a form for, I think, Akiba's Beat. And I submitted it, and I never got a response. They do say that the codes are limited, because I'm a very small channel. I have like 1,000 subscribers, and nobody ever visits my website. So, you know, I can kind of understand that they look at my shit, and they're like, are there really going to be enough eyeballs looking at this? Is it even worth giving away a game for free? You know, a copy of the game for free just for this guy who's probably not even going to be seen by a lot of people? So I totally understand. But, you know, considering how my channel gets a lot of views from the Samurai Kagura videos, and you know, most of the people that come visit are Samurai Kagura fans themselves, I think it might be pretty cool to like have a review code, play it, and then write a review for it on the day that the game launches. But on the other hand, that is kind of a bad thing, because my reactions would be like in private, you know? I'd be playing the game on my own, and I would already know all about the story and the gameplay and all that shit, and then the let's play that I would inevitably do would be like, oh, so let me just take you through this whole thing, I know everything. It kind of takes away from the fun. You know, I kind of want to be hyped up. That's why I think the pre-order is kind of a good idea. I'll probably just wait for that to come home, and then I'll just play it when the game comes out. I will definitely be losing out on a lot of views by, you know, just barely starting to play the game at launch, but, you know, whatever, what you gonna do. I do apologize if I have a bit of a mess here on my computer. I have, like, this Afro Senju video, I have this video, the Twitter, I have my own channel. I do apologize for the mess here. I've been very busy doing absolutely fucking nothing. I don't know why. If you guys have been watching my Persona 5 videos, you'll know that I was a little bit under the weather, so, you know, I just came back from traveling, and then I got really sick immediately after that, and then I got a little depressed about something, so my work flow has been screwed around with so much ever since I came back, you know, so I kind of still need to get into the groove of things. And tomorrow I'm about to go out on a trip again, guys, you know me, I travel a lot, so, you know, this weekend I gotta go and do stuff, and I won't be back until Monday. So, yeah, I was busy, actually. If I was busy doing something, then you'll see right here on my channel, I just finished uploading all of these Persona 5 episodes, all the way to 829. And then I have the final 2 Estival versus episodes uploaded, scheduled, ready to go. Thumbnails are there, the end screens are there, they're all edited. And yeah, I'm good. There's nothing for me to worry about when it comes to the weekend in terms of videos. But then I do have to worry about something else, and this is the fucking website. I have not updated in a while, and this is where I, you know, come in with my excuse of, like, I came back from traveling for a while, and then immediately as soon as I came back, I got really sick, and then when I stopped being sick, I got kind of depressed about a thing that I don't want to get into, and so I just, my workflow got completely fucked with. So, I definitely am gonna start writing a lot more news stories while I'm traveling. I will be taking my laptop, so I will be writing a lot, because I won't be able to make videos, and I already have, you know, all of the stuff scheduled already, so there's no need for me to worry about that. So now I'm gonna go full force on the website, and I'll be writing some stuff, and one of those things will be this, you know? In Gematsu, we have, you know, Sexy Circle Limited Edition announced. All pre-orders for both the standard and limited editions of the digital version at the PSN store will include exclusive Peach and Beach themes, which are literally just pictures of the opening sequence, as well as the Eternal Summer Camisole in-game costume in Sky Blue, exclusive to pre-orders for 4 weeks. Yeah, I don't know, so, I'm pre-ordering the game too, so, like, do I get that camisole? I mean, not that it matters, I mean, in my personal opinion, it covers too much skin, right? So, like, just I'll get something a little bit skimpier. I probably wouldn't even use that outfit all that much, but still. Yeah, so here we are. You know, here's the page. $60, but if you just want the game, just dead ass with nothing on it, with none of that pre-order stuff on it, then it's $50, which is pretty good. You know, these kind of niche Japanese games don't tend to be like $60, unless it's like Big Shot Final Fantasy or something. Yeah, it'll be made available for fucking $4. A fucking dress for $4. Come on. In addition to the digital standard and limited edition, if there is something that I really dislike about the Samurai Kagura series, it's its DLC. You know, like, they did it fine in the 3DS games, you know, with Deep Crimson, with the expansion packs and the one downloadable character and all that stuff. But with the PS4, it's a fucking mess. Like, I honestly, they're reaching, like, Dead or Alive levels of, like, you know, they're nickeling and diming you for every single little fucking thing, when it's a lot better to either make expansion packs that are full of stuff, or, you know, I don't know. I feel like this is stuff that should have already been in the game to begin with, but considering that this is, you know, on top of this, you know, being the norm for a lot of other games, you know, this is like an online multiplayer shooter, which is like the god of unnecessarily nickeling and diming you for everything, you know, is that kind of genre, so of course you're gonna see this. But I really wish there was like one pack, you know, like the ultimate DLC pack, where I can just spend like $40 or $50 or you know, at most, on just everything, you know, like everything that's available now and everything that will continue to show up later, you know, just one thing that'll guarantee me everything, instead of having to go Season Pass 1, Season Pass 2, Season Pass 3, oh, did you pre-order? Oh, fuck, you don't get this then, like that's shitty. The physical limited edition also includes the costume, weapon, and pet card and skill card downloadable content items featured in the Sexy Soccer edition. So am I gonna get that camisole? Because when I saw the picture, because that's kind of confusing, because when you see this picture, you know, with the physical edition, it just says that you get this one outfit. But in the digital one, it looks like you get both, right? So it is a little confusing. It says, like, exclusive for first month after launch. Like, it's just, you know, it's a little bit too vague. It's not detailed enough, and it confuses a man. I'm sorry if I sound like a dumbass, but that's just how I look at it. Additionally, the first 4 weeks following the game's release, 2 additional costumes and a card pack will be available for PSN to all players who download for free. Good. After the promo period, it'll be sold as a bundle for $10? Fuck. Then you guys better fucking get to it and get that DLC, because that's $10 that you're fucking laying down on the table. Watch the new trailer. So yeah, there's a new trailer, and by new I mean, it's kind of a shitty trailer. I've seen it already. It's, have you guys ever seen, like, the comparison between, like, Pokemon Sun and Moon, like the Japanese trailers and the English trailers. You know how like the Japanese trailers for Pokemon Sun and Moon are like these beautifully made, like, you know, short films with like a little Japanese kid struggling with moving out to another place and bonding with other people through Pokemon and all that stuff. But then like the American trailers, like a fucking shitty slideshow with like the pictures of the Pokemon and then like the sprite, you know, cry like, hey, Pokemon! And then like a little tiny little screen showing off some shit with like the same song, da 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 da, and then like just do the same shit for every single fucking trailer. That's kind of how it feels like to me, like mediocre, like we're just farting this out because people already know anyway. Yeah, you see, logo, you know, a little blurry picture, and then just some text on there. Like, this looks like something that you'd make on fucking Microsoft PowerPoint, my man. And, you see? Just pictures, and they don't even look all that good. Look at how jaggy they fucking look. Obviously, this is like a PS4 screenshot, and then they just took it. I know, I'm shitting on them too hard. But, like, you know, after... I am making a video as we speak on, like, my top 10 most favorite trailers in video games. And so when I see, like, crap-ass, like, you know, picture, lower third, and text. And that's it. Like, that, I don't know. I feel like something else could have been done. And, like, this is not even the... Well, actually, yeah, this is kind of like the worst trailer that I've seen. There's another one that announces the release date that is equally as, like, meh. You know, it just, like, cuts up bits of the opening sequence. And, like, that one is actually pretty funny. I'll show it to you in a bit. So there we go. You finally have the English text right here, right dead set in the middle. That's totally not gonna get in the way. And there you go. So that's the DLC. That's one of the items. So there we go. Now you're seeing some text here in English. All is in English. No Japanese stuff here. And so this is looking, yeah, soaking wet power up. More pictures. This is this totally fucking crummy ass way of showing this thing. I mean, I don't know, like, is there a better way to show this? Probably, yeah. I mean, I liked how they showed it in the Japanese version of all these trailers. But again, this is barely, like, announcement stuff. I don't know. I mean, when you stop and think about it, you know, this trailer and the Japanese trailer really isn't too different, but I feel like just a tiny bit more effort was put into the Japanese ones. Yeah, I mean, just a... I don't know. It's a different flavor. It's a different feeling, and I just don't feel anywhere near as pumped up about the American trailers than I do about the Japanese ones. Mostly because, you know, we already know about all these things, right? You know, the fact that this is all prior knowledge, you know, it doesn't help. But just like, background music, game clips, text, done. You know, I feel like, like somebody, like a part-timer got hired to just, like, compile this on, like, Sony Vegas, and that's it. And yeah, because they gotta show that. Because, you know, for the American dudes, this is all, like, relatively new stuff, right? Beaviton Mark II? This guy. This guy talks on his own, too. You summon him, and like, it's like Murasaki doing the fucking voice. Yeah, DLC cards. Skill card set. Yeah, all of these special ones. And there we go. And that's it. Yeah, this is, I hate to be really mean about these trailers, but these are just not, it could have been better. But whatever, let's see, there was another trailer that kind of made me laugh, you know, it just goes to show, let's appeal to Americans, you know, that kind of shit. I remember, there was one that was like, the announcement of this happening. Oh yeah, okay, I think it's this one for the European. Okay, well, my argument just completely shattered there. Like, I'm saying, let's appeal to Americans, but, like, this is a European trailer. Either way, it's appealing to an English-speaking audience. It is not the flowery Japanese culture, you know? That kind of just let things whatever it is. No, it has to be hardcore action shooting shit, you know? Girls in bikinis, hardcore! Get ready to grope. I know, this is a Summer Kagura song, but, like, the choice of music for this. Like, just, really? Like, you're trying to make this, like, super, like, comedy-oriented, you know, water gun fun time sound like the most hardcore Dragon Ball Z thing? Like, why? I'm imagining like Gohan doing like a Kamehameha or some shit, or a team of 5 of fucking shit up. More than 30 girls. Again, you know, just slideshow, pictures, animated by making them bouncy a little bit, like, you know, at least the Japanese ones have some, like, voice acting or something. Yeah, this is just like people piling on the pictures. And then, a clip showing whatever. And cards. Okay. Would I like to hear something a little... Yeah, you know, completely unrelated character and then some text. I feel like, again, you know, maybe my standards when it comes to trailers are a little bit too high, but, you know, this is exactly the kind of like, we're a niche product. We shouldn't, you know, put that big of an effort on this stuff. We're not Blizzard, right? We're not making, like, Overwatch short films or anything, right? People don't give a fuck. They just want their anime titties. But I do. I give a shit. I give a shit about higher quality. And then French. Fucking, it's kind of funny that they show Shiki when they say French language supporter, because that's totally what happens, right? Shiki totally speaks in French all the time. I mean, that's canon. That's canon now. So yeah, they're showing the French version of this. A little water. Yeah, I'm just taking a look at all this. Yeah, just putting different clips on there. I don't know. September 22nd. And then show the special edition. It's pretty much exactly the same. Yeah, I hate to be cynical about the quality of the trailers, but yeah, no, I feel like... I feel like that could have been done a lot better. They could have just, like, used the Japanese trailer and then just replaced it with English text or something. Again, it feels like the American Pokemon Sun and Moon trailers, you know? Like, there's this kind of, like, crummy quality of, like, you know what this is, you know? Let's just have the slideshow and have the picture just kind of slide in and then slide out and then logo, text. I feel like... You know, I should probably apply for a job at one of these companies, because that seems like a fucking easy-ass job to do, you know? If I care enough, I can probably make, you know, a trailer that is almost as good as that. But there we go. All ranting aside and pettiness about trailers aside, there we go. I'm pretty excited. I mean, we knew that it was coming this summer, but, man, they really, really held it out all the way to the fucking end, didn't they? Yeah, so today's the 24th, so almost exactly a month from today, we're gonna get the game. And again, you know, I was thinking about getting a review code, but I don't think that'll be necessary, because I already have the pre-order, and when that comes out, I'm gonna do an unboxing, obviously, and I want all of the reactions to be fresh from when I make my Let's Play, eventually, of PBS. And just like in Estival Versus, I'll be going through the entirety of the story mode. I'll, you know, even take a look at the online multiplayer, because that's a bigger focus this time around. And there are a bunch of other modes. There's like a horde mode, like for like different waves of enemies coming in. Obviously, like multiplayer, survival. You know, there's the dressing room. There's gonna be like a VR mode eventually. So yeah, now that Estival Versus is officially out of my life, after like almost 200 hours of playing it over the course of 2 years, now we gotta move on to another game that we can spend 200 hours on. I never actually looked at these trailers, didn't I? I was fully intending on looking at all this other stuff, like the Super Sonico trailer. I actually never saw it. Yeah, so is this one. You see, like, it's, you know, this trailer, which is Japanese, is not that different from the American one, but just something about it feels different, you know? Something about it has a different taste. It feels a little bit more worked on, you know? So yeah, Super Sonico. She's in action. I never actually reacted to this trailer because I had already seen it, and this is kind of old news right now. And again, you know, they'll probably do something similar to this in the American version when she eventually comes out over here on this side, right? And I wonder what the differences will be. I would very much rather just have them copy-paste this trailer, you know? But in English. But yeah, there we go. Exactly what you'd expect. One thing that I didn't know was that Shiki and Super Sonico, same voice actress. That makes me love Shiki even more. And that's her melee attack. A freaking megaphone. I would have liked it if it was like an electric guitar. But, you know, on the other hand, you are working with water guns here, so that's probably dangerous. There we go. You have all these new weapons now. And you got the new bazooka with, like, rope. You have, what are those? Like little summer festival bombs? A fish? You know, wank off the fish. Have them shoot out little tiny fish for deadly results. You have that thing. Don't know what that thing is. Oh, I like that. I like that little symbol. Something like a shotgun. And there we go. The shower gun is literally a shower that you can throw. Little colored shapes in there. That Gatling gun looks fucking awesome. I saw a video the other day on Facebook that was like, make your own gun with like cardboard. And it was like a little like rubber band gun that would like shoot off like little plastic cans and stuff. But it was like way too long. Like there was so much work done. A lot of glue, a lot of tape, a lot of rubber bands and stuff. And so this gun reminds me of that. Like almost like a do-it-yourself Gatling gun made out of wood and cardboard. That's cool. I love that they shoot out little items, you know, not just water. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Chinese lights as pistols, as dual pistols. A bamboo pistol. Okay. You know, I really can't fucking wait to actually play the game and get my hands on all these weapons because, you know, whenever I think about it, I'm like, well, I'll obviously go for the Gatling gun, right? Because more firepower and all that stuff. But, like, you know, I really want to play around with all of them to see what really fits my style. You know, I've been playing a lot of Titanfall 2 recently, and so I tend to play around with a lot of different guns, but I usually go for, like, the machine gun, submachine gun type of weapon. So who knows if I'll ever screw around too much with, like, sniper rifles or shotguns or something. There we go. Yeah, okay, that's more like a shotgun. That's like a spread shot. Alright. Shamisen sniper rifle? Yep, that's a sniper rifle. I love the little, like, swirly animation. Like, new outfits, yoga outfits. Yeah, the colored water. You know, the more I see of the Japanese version, the more I think about, you know, how much are they gonna censor? You know, what are they gonna, like, very subtly change in the American version? Because a lot of this seems, you know, like, all of the games keep getting more and more risque as time goes on, so, who knows? Especially now that they're making games for the Switch, with, you know, Peach Ball and, you know, Shinobi Reflay and all that. You know, will those games even come out over here? You know, that's one question. If they don't, it doesn't matter, because, you know, it's fucking, you know, the Switch is region-free. You know, if I can't play the pinball game in English, then I can just play it in Japanese. Whatever, it's fucking pinball, right? You know, you don't need to know Japanese for pinball. But, you know, if they do bring it over, what are they not gonna have? What are they not gonna bring over? You know, whenever I think about Nintendo, I think about Tokyo Mirage Sessions, and how they had a fucking field day censoring the shit out of that game specifically. You know, and it really pissed me off because they literally, like, deprived us of so much shit. Like, there was, like a Hot Springs expansion that never came over here because, oh, boobies, you know? And then, like, there's, like, a scene in Tokyo Mirage Sessions where, like, you know, freaking one of the characters transforms into, like, a white bikini. And, like, you don't get the white bikini in the American version. It transforms into, like, this, like, super covered up, like, 1990s, like, cool dude, you know, outfit. It looks like that dog from The Simpsons, you know, like the A with, like, the glasses and all that shit. And, like, what the fuck are you doing? You know, like, we don't buy these games because they try to appeal to our, you know, triggered sensibilities. You know, we don't like... You know, we don't buy the Japanese thing because it's like this weird process, like changed shit. You know, we like the Japanese thing because it's the Japanese thing. You know, we like it in the way that it was before. That's why we like it. You know, if we didn't like it that way, we would just stay with all of our American shit, right? With all the American changes. With good Christian values, I say. But, yeah, no, it frustrates me when shit gets changed around too much. You know, and, like, flat out, like, content gets denied from you, you know, because, oh, think of the children for this M-rated game that shouldn't be playing it to begin with, you know? Bikinis! What is this bullshit? So, yeah, I don't think I reacted to this, but I'll watch it anyway. But yeah, you have, the Ikitosen characters are coming back. And so because they showed up eventually in Estival Versus when the PC version came out, I don't think there'll be any problems for PBS, since, you know, if that problem got done with, I'm sure they're already, like, doing stuff to assure these characters for the future. And Super Sonico, I'm sure she'll probably make it in there. I think Super Sonico would probably be easier to bring over than Ikitosen. And Dead or Alive, for sure, you know? It was no problem with Hayane and all those. They're gonna have, like, Honoka and Marie Rose. Yeah, those are gonna be, like, the first ones to come in. So yeah, you know, the character models are pretty much exactly the same as how they were in Estival Versus. They really aren't that different, other than, you know, they look slightly more smoothed out. They look a teensy little bit better because they don't have to, like, you know, compromise for the Vita version. So now they're just putting all the graphics on the PS4 version. So, you know, the graphics do look a little, you know, smoother, brighter, nicer. I don't know. Like, you can see, like, there's a little bit more volume to them. It looks just a teensy tiny bit better. But overall, art style-wise, it looks exactly the same. So do that. And so they all have their own outfits, and of course, these outfits can be changed around by other people. They can be changed around, and other characters can wear them. Now, this is a brand new character. I have no idea what her name is. But she's a brand new made character, also from Ikitosen. I think I've seen her. Like, I played a PSP Ikitosen game not too long ago, and she was in here. Yep. She kicks. And of course, you gotta have her in that position. You know, is it weird for me to think that whenever a brand new character comes in, I always get excited about two things, like their outfit and their hairstyle, because then those are two brand new things that I can, you know, apply onto different other characters, right? And then the outfits have like 5 different colors to them, so like I can use them for multiple colors for multiple people. I really like that. I'm already thinking of using that maid outfit on somebody. And, of course, yet another character with an eye patch. How many characters are there with eye patches? Not many. Just Yagi, Mirai, and this girl, right? There really isn't anyone else. That's kind of like a stereotype, right? It's like a... You can't have an anime without a girl with an eye patch. And you have this girl, Ryofu. And again, they're gonna have those dumbass name changes. Like, I remember, like, in the Japanese version... You know, like, this girl is named, like, Ryofu or something, and then in the English one, she's named Lubu, and I'm like, I don't know why the fuck you change these names. Like, it just makes it more fucking confusing, especially when you hear, like, the voice actresses say the name, and then, like, it's not the same in the text. It's like when you're watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, right? And it's like, oh my god, here comes, you know, Aerosmith, you know, like, the stand Aerosmith, like, no, it's Lil Bomber. And like, Aerosmith, they say the voice, but then like the subtitle is like, Lil Bomber, that's your name, because licensing issues. That's probably why they changed the names, because of like, oh fuck me. Well, there we go. At least, you know, it's the same fucking, they're the same characters, doing the same shit, getting naked as always. I do get the feeling that I'm gonna get sick and tired of that, blah, of that animation. It seems like it's the fucking same for everybody. And if I gotta do that every single time I down an enemy, that's gonna get old very quickly. I'm never gonna get old of this. I'm never gonna get tired of this, though. I really wish it did, you know, more stuff with the melee attacks. But whatever. Okay, more DLC, more items. There we go. Apron. Alright, that's good. Isn't that the same one from the shop? No. The shop one is pink. Yumi. Really? Pajamas? What is it? Beachy pajama. Oh, Peach Beach Pajamas. So there we go. PvP. Alright. You know, for a game that's all about, like, seeing the girls naked, I don't know. I don't know why you would ever want to wear something that covers all of the skin. But whatever. What kind of outfit is this one? Baburu... Oh, Bubbles. What? Baburu Shawa. Shatsu. Babaru Shatsu. Topungusu. Oh, God, okay. Chocolate. I'm getting Shinobi versus flashbacks out of this. Okay, I think that's it, right? Oh, and of course, I would love to see all of these. If fucking these goddamn things are getting in the goddamn way. I would love to see all these banners and stuff, but I can't see them because something is in the way. But anyway, that's the trailer. Marvelous! I don't want to see this. I don't want to see God of Wars. Oh yeah, and so, you know, stuff from the live stream. For how long have I been going? 38 minutes. My videos are always way too long. You guys know this. With the live streaming event, with all of the announcements that were made, I saw them. Well, you guys saw them, like, through an iPhone with, like, the shitty little laptop screen. So at the very least I can do, now that I'm reacting to stuff, I can just watch this now. So from New Wave G Burst, you have a brand new character as a DLC. So fun fact, Basho is actually voice acted by Hatsune Miku, which is pretty damn good. That gave me some extra points for her right now. So yeah, she's a New Wave character along with, you know, Soji and Yoyaki. Now comes this girl. Oh, and Leo. I always forget about Leo. But yeah, she's there. Apparently she fights with a brush. She fights with Street Fighter 4 punching animations. Effects, I mean. Of course, she has an outfit that covers up everything. Let's change that. Rubber Ducky to the rescue, and there you go. Yeah, the interesting thing here is just, you know, hearing her voice, seeing her personality. Apparently she's Heavy Joe. I forget what faction she's from, but I think she's Heavy Joe. I feel weird when I think about her and I think about Hatsune Miku and how the voice kind of compares. It does sound a little similar. And there you go. Now we're not getting any interruptions. Now we're not getting any buttons. No, there we go. There it is. Oh man. Okay, well, okay. Now that is all I can show. There is this live stream from Mexita where they were like talking about the game and whatnot. I haven't seen it yet. They're these dudes.
Hey, welcome to the stream.
Hi.
My name's Jason. We have Liz behind the camera.
Hey, you have an Ikarga figurine in front of you. You're my best friend. I like you already. Glad to see you're enjoying a game we don't get for another month. This is just a big spoilerific tease. I mean, not really. If you've been following the Japanese version and all that stuff, all of this is probably, you know, there's all stuff we've all seen before. You know, there's so much gameplay footage out there. It's not even funny. But, alright, that's about all I'm gonna do. That's about all I can talk about. That's enough ranting for me for one day. But, I'm gonna go ahead and watch this on my own. I am gonna be typing up some news stories. I have, you know, Gematsu and Silicon Era and a whole bunch of other video game websites for news here on other tabs. And I'm gonna use that as sources and stuff for the website because I have been horrendously slacking on typing up news stories. So I think what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna have this stream on the background. And I'll be letting this play while I'm typing some stuff up. And maybe I'll schedule some future stuff because, again, I am going off on a trip again. So I'll be gone for the weekend and that'll give me some stuff to do while I'm gone. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this incredibly long and unnecessarily babbling video, then go ahead and give it a like if you somehow like it for some reason. Also, be sure to give this video, you know, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the bell icon so you can stay updated on everything that's been going on, and you'll never miss a single thing when a new thing comes up. I do live streams on here and on Twitch as well at the same time, so if you want to see live streams, then subscribe as well, and you'll be notified. So anyway, I'm the Hat Person, and I'll see you guys next time for some more Senran Kagura talk. Hopefully the next time we talk will be when PBS comes out a month from now, and we just can leave all of this anger behind us, all of this frustration behind us, and just have fun with some sexy anime ladies getting wet.